So your dad is dead. Let's talk about your older female sibling. You have a good relationship with her.
Yeah.
So how would that, what do you think she would be doing now, and why do you have a good relationship with your sister?
Well, I think considering that we're sisters, or well, not sisters, siblings. Confused words. Maybe she knows for a fact that I'm innocent from accusations, and she's older, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe she's just kind of like appealing to her own kind of like maternal instinct to like raise like her younger brother in like a proper fashion. But also like she knows for a fact that like while I am a bad person, I'm not as bad as a person as people make me out to be.
Okay. What do you think she'd be doing at the moment? As it could be like she could be working the gang, she could just have an extra job on the side. What do you think she would be doing?
Okay. I want to like change this camera. It's really weird because it's all like a slope and it just goes up immediately to Shulk's back. Okay. My sister is probably going. I think she let's just have her work as a. I don't imagine she'd be too into like the technical stuff like that my character is or that my father was.
The first thing that came to mind was tattoo artist for me.
Oh, tattoo artist. You know what? That could actually work. Because like it definitely gives off like the vibe that she's definitely not some kind of like innocent girl, but like also she's not harmful. Like she knows what's going on.
Yeah. She knows exactly what's going on. She just thinks that she's just kind of being the parent, where she's kind of like, you can't keep doing this and whatnot.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, sweet. Very interesting. I'm liking what we're putting down.
Yeah.
So what is your main motive? What are you trying to do at the moment? Are you trying to better yourself as a person? Or are you trying to
Screw bettering myself as a person. My character's a narcissistic asshole.
Oh, he is. He totally is.
So how about he needs something big, something ambitious to fit his absolutely inflated ego.
Yes.
Obviously, he wants to take revenge on like the people that have
wronged him.
Yeah, that have wronged him, or the people that hate him because of something he actually did.
So, he just wants revenge. He's very big on the vengeance.
Yeah. But
my idea is like maybe he just thinks he's in the right of all of this, so he's not like
he's not willing to budge on his stance.
Yeah.
I
don't know. We can always change it too.
But like for an actual goal, like, do you have an idea for what companies or like what companies or corporations my rivals are working for?
Your rivals are all of your you have one rival that works in a corporation. Your other two works for the government.
Okay.
So I don't really need to do anything for your rivals in the government, but we can talk about who you might be against corporation-wise.
Yeah.
Because you do have a guy in the corporation that took a love interest of yours.
Yeah.
So, and you hate him for it. So we got to figure out what corporation he's part of, because he's a big corporation. He's no little guy stuff.
Oh, don't want to fight
give me a second. I'm trying to find. There should be a corporations page at the end of this book here. I've not been having any luck trying to find stuff in this book today. Usually I just pull it up. I'm like, oh, bingo. Do you think he'd be part of a? Okay, here's the fun stuff. So we get to figure out which one you kind of want, because there's a couple options here. Because you don't have to pick Militech and Arasaka, even though they're the biggest. Like,
no, I'm not going
Arasaka's...
to pick Militech or Arasaka because Campaign 1, I fucking hate them.
I'm pretty sure that it's... Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Arasaka and Militech... Oh! Okay. So Militech can be an option for you, but Arasaka cannot. Arasaka is a multinational corporation. Militech is, but it's on a much lower scale.
It's mostly like an American company from what I gather, right?
Yes. It just has a little bit of influence outside, but like nothing else.
Okay.
Like it's literally only in Japan and then all of America. So
yeah.
All right. Then we got the satellite transmission and communication. Never mind. They're multinational. Trauma team. You can't. Trauma team's international.
Imagine if I did make enemies with the Trauma team and I just couldn't like fucking heal myself.
You would die. Like, Trauma team is so overpowered. We discussed that last session. Like, Trauma team is so good.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It could be a agribusiness or petrochem. Petrochem is the big like agricultural business thing in like throughout like the middle of the U.S.
Yeah.
Because that's how nomads work. They like take land in the middle of the U.S. and just make petrochem just makes them more farming areas.
Okay.
So you could be an enemy of petrochem. Can't be World News Service. That one kind of makes sense. Not investment in the financial comp. Oh, this one looks fun. Infocomp. What is this? Okay, alright, so Infocomp is essentially a corporation that teaches people. It's like, what's that one website that all YouTubers talk about?
Patreon?
Skillshare. It's like Skillshare. Where essentially it's like, they give you like, you give them a problem, and they give you like the information pertaining to that subject. So they're like the world's biggest library.
Oh, that's like a corporation.
Yeah. They're essentially like. I'm trying to like read this real fast here because I haven't actually gotten to it. Let's see. Oh, they're the ultimate detectives. Holy shit. They're literally detective people.
Okay.
It's like hiring out a PI. So, Petrochem and Infocomp are two of them that you could go for. Biotechna is multinational, so that ain't gonna happen. Microtech, they make mainframes and workstations. They're the kind of guys that do stuff for net running. You could definitely go against Microtech. Not Orbital Air, Jesus Christ, that ain't gonna happen. News Network 54. You like News Network? You like News Network 54, Dom? They're a media corp. Zeta Tech is a computer one that is also one that you can do. Euro Business Machines Incorporated. That's another computer corp. Jeez. That one's okay, but you can't do that one. I'm just going through all of them right now. Okay, I have your options. Are you ready?
Okay.
You have Zeta Tech, which is all about computers. They're like the up-and-coming high-tech company. They have a niche in the industry, and they're really good at what they do. They mainly do stuff for net running, so it wouldn't really pertain to you.
Yeah.
News Network 54. It's a media corporation. The whole idea is it's literally just a news network, but you know how news networks can be.
Yeah.
Microtech, which is kind of the same. They build computers, and they're really good at it. They also do stuff for defense agencies if you really want to. Infocomp, which like I said was a bunch of PI private detectives. Petrochem, they are people that do agriculture and whatnot. And Militech.
What if I do Infocom, like the personal detectives, like that company?
So essentially they're hunting you down, which would be a lot of fun because they're like super they're essentially a corporation of detectives.
I think it would tie in really well with the false accusation because they're forging evidence.
That I agree. I think it could be really interesting.
So let's do
They could
that.
Okay. So you're against InfoComp. We can say that you're the the enemy. The enemy that took the girl from you is. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Where did he go?
I don't know.
Female corporate executive, romantic rival that I hate. Oh, it's age 22. So essentially, you got hunted down by InfoComp. You're trying, like, they're hunting you down. Or, how could this work? Okay, I have an idea of how it can work. I'll let you finish this combat first, because I might have to explain it to you.
Yeah.
So, how this is... Oh, actually, no, you're not done. Sorry, I wasn't on the screen. Gaming.
Yeah, I can't move. Okay, now I can.
I can tell.
I can't move again. Cool.
Oh, what a great... I love debuff effects slow.
Bind is one of my least favorite debuffs.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I can't stop.
You're killing bird people now. This isn't cool.
Yeah, they're also in Xenoblade 2. They're kind of
Oh,
trope.
shit.
Although I think they're more annoying in this game than they are in 2.
Huh, interesting. You're really getting into this ride. Let's go.
Frame rate. Okay.
Oh my god. Jesus, Ricky. Okay, so here's the issue.
Oh,
So
I want
here's
to interrupt for a moment here before you start.
Yeah, no
This
problem.
is what this area looks like when it's night.
Oh shit, that looks awesome.
Are you curious why I started in day now?
Yeah, yeah.
And the
Oh,
music
so
here,
cool.
it's so good.
It's
This
very,
is why this is like one of the most memorable areas in the game to a lot of Xenoblade players.
Very mysterious. I like it.
Yeah. And it's just
Damn.
cool.
It is cool. Epic. Oh, actually, this is really cool looking.
Yeah. And it still looks good on the original Wii version.
Damn.
This is one of the
impressed.
best looking versions, one of the best looking areas in the Wii game because it's mostly white. Like, not too much color, but like once the yellow pops in with like the beams, oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I got you. Oh my gosh. So good looking.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, you might die. Yeah, I thought terminal velocity, you did it, you died. Okay, so here's how I think that how this is gonna go down. Because you make two government agency enemies right away.
Yes.
Age 17, age 18. So age 19, they false accuse you of a crime, and then age 20, nothing happens. But at age 21, the Infocom Corporation starts to realize that it could definitely mess up their own, that it could mess up their whole organization. So what they're trying to do is hunt you down and kill you. Actually, wait, does that make sense?
Why would it mess up their? What would it like ruin their
I don't know.
reputation that they let a criminal go?
Maybe. Well, they're falsely accusing you of something, right?
Yes.
So
What are
they're
they
gonna-
falsely accusing me of?
That's what
would
we gotta
my
figure out.
character have done?
we'll go through that in a second because we have to go through what these people are like before we get to the false accusation. But
Yeah.
then at age 20 nothing happens, but at age 21 you have to piss off Infocomp. But how would you piss off Infocomp?
So when was I falsely accused? Age 19?
Age 19. Age 20 nothing happened, and at age 21 you're being hunted down by Infocomp.
How would I piss off Infocomp? That's a good question.
Well, you could be taking, let's say, well, Infocomp is a big thing. Like, they pride themselves on getting a case done.
Yes.
Getting, like, getting the information done. What happens if you found something pertaining to Infocomp?
Like
and then
I
they
found...
wanted you stumbled upon something, and now Infocomp's like, we need to get that back at all costs.
Oh. Actually.
Like a death log or something.
What if my character, like, well, yeah, they probably stole... What would be considered valuable to them?
Information, by far.
Yeah, information, I suppose. But what kind of information would be big enough where they'd be forced to kill?
Something that slanders their company, definitely 100%.
Yes.
Every corporation would kill if you had slander.
So what if I were somehow able to obtain, like, information, like, on, like, their, like, I guess, be, like, underhanded dealings?
Underhanded deal. What do you mean by underhanded
Well,
dealings?
no, I don't know how they would be underhanded, but, maybe.
Yeah, I'm also.
No, I don't know. No, that wouldn't work.
Okay. Do you wanna take a step back and then figure out what everything is before we go into the infocomp thing?
Yeah, I want
That
more
seems to be our
details
big
first
corner.
before we go into it. Like, I'm kind of
Sweet.
at a loss here.
Well, your most valued possession is a toy, but I like to think it's just a breadboard, like an old school breadboard
Yeah.
they used to do circuitry with. So I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, that would
I think
actually
that's
be
cool.
nice.
What do you mean?
Well, no, like, I wasn't thinking of that, like,
No,
So-
you're
so,
thinking
like-
of something in Xenoblade.
yeah, I'm multitasking. This is actually kind of a dangerous area to traverse, to be honest.
Bruh. Do you wanna lay off Cyberpunk for a hot second?
No, let's keep talking. I'm fine. I'm focused on Cyberpunk. Oh, ice physics.
Wahoo! Oh shit! Whoa! Whoa. Why now in the video game? This is so weird.
This is Xenoblade Ice Physics. The best ice physics in any video
Oh,
game.
the most powerful ice physics of all.
So when people
Oh God,
complain
they're
about ice
awful.
physics, show them this. Oh my!
You died!
What?
How? Oh, it's because it thought you were up in the air way on the right, and you were just. It was like, oh, okay, he's just flying really fast. That's so funny. Oh my God, these ice physics are awful.
They're really fun to mess around with, though, especially in, like, battles. So you gotta take a hard left here, then.
Jeez.
No,
Oh, it
no,
looks so bad.
don't continue falling. Whoa.
Oh, you should have died. That was a death moment.
I don't want to fight that thing, huh?
It's a big man.
What if I just walk very slowly? Oh, no, no!
That was
Fall.
the worst plan. Swim. That was so good. Once I walk very slowly. Oh God, that was gold. Way to go.
That
no
was
pun came.
that was definitely an unintentional punchline.
That was so funny.
Okay.
Okay,
I
back
am
to-
calm now. Ice physics aren't existing right now, and I don't have to deal with like a level whatever the hell that was spider.
That was like a level 43 spider. You could have definitely done it. Alright. Anyway. Let's discuss your first enemy. I feel like that would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's a dude.
It is
He's
a
your
dude.
He's your ex-friend because he lost a lover, friend, relative, and you indirectly or directly caused their death.
Okay.
They
What if
avoid
we
you
have-
like the plague because of it. And they have an entire government agency to back them up.
Okay. So I need to have done something directly to have pissed them. Ricky, stop spinning. Okay. I need to have done something directly to them to piss them off. I don't want to
Yes.
fight this guy.
You killed, or you directly or indirectly killed someone they had, I don't know, connections with, either that be a lover, a friend, a relative, etc. I've said that like a million times.
Yeah, okay. So what if I killed their best friend? Maybe I need to know what my character does on the side, like just like for fun, daily life. But
We'll talk about that. We don't have to. Let's talk about what your character is doing at the moment, because right now, he is a massive criminal. But he's a techie. So he's a big boy at building things.
Oh, he's a techie. Okay.
No, your character is a techie.
Okay. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained.
Nah, I know. I'm throwing things at you. Because you said you wanted to talk about your character's daily life before we go on about, like,
So he's a
enemies and
techie. What
whatnot.
if he just takes... Like, maybe he just, like, takes, like, random jobs, like, for, like, making, like, certain, like, things, like, randomly that people need.
Yeah,
like,
you can take odd jobs.
Yeah, odd jobs, essentially.
I see no problem with that.
So I guess this friend is probably somebody he met, like maybe a client he met, for like doing a job for him, and like he like paid pretty well, and like I guess my friend, not caring about other people, befriended him to get money or like just get more work.
Yeah.
So I imagine netrunners would need to have a lot of like things made for them hardware-wise because they mostly specialize in software.
Exactly. Okay. Go on. So you're basically building his cyber modem. So he'd be a netrunner.
Yes. I would, well, CyberDeck. Cybermotive is what you have on you.
Oh, CyberDeck, excuse me.
Yeah. So I'm basically building his own personal computer, in other words, if for the viewers out there.
Okay. Is your basic tech high enough for that? Yeah, it's a 4. I'd say you can do it.
Yeah. So I made his computer for him, and I guess... I don't know if it's good or not, but I suppose it fulfilled his purpose for being cheap enough. My character decides to befriend him for more jobs, because, like, of course, like, he's going to need to have parts repaired and such, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So if he's a netrunner, what would his friend be?
It could be... It doesn't have to be... It doesn't... The other friend doesn't need to be a netrunner.
It doesn't have to be a netrunner, I know that. So, what if his friend is a police officer?
Oh
So,
shit.
He has a police officer friend, and he works with him on jobs for, like, you know, when they need information on stuff, like a netrunner does.
Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. Police officer
That would also explain maybe, like, how I pissed off the government.
helped cover up. Or wait, would he be working for the police, or is he just friends with the police officer?
He's just friends.
Okay. So let's talk about how they died.
Okay.
What did you do? Did you directly kill them, or did you indirectly kill them? Let's start with that.
I want to be a complete asshole, so I'm going to say I directly killed them.
Holy shit. Your character's gonna be really fun to play. Let's see. Okay.
How I
did you do
killed
it?
them, though. I'm not going to say I just straight up shot them, because that would be kind of boring, but what
could've
if, like, say,
grinded
like,
them.
maybe this netrunner friend, the netrunner client of mine that I don't care about in the least, was like, hey, I may need you for a job of mine with my buddy here. Would you... And then I accept the offer knowing he'll offer me money. So then what if, like, maybe during, like, some kind of investigation, like, for, like, technology, like, where I have to pop it open or, like, whatever. What if things just go to hell during that investigation, and either people catch us red-handed, like, trying to, like, maybe, like, the culprit, and they try and kill us? That's what I'm thinking. Like, the culprit maybe tries to... Maybe the culprit finds us, and then they have a shootout, and then I use him as a meat shield.
I was gonna say, what you could have done is they hold you up, and they ask you, like, okay, why is there a cop on you? And you're like, oh, he was just fodder, and then you just shoot him in the head, and it
Oh,
bails you and
that's
that
good.
friend out.
That's good, because I only look out for myself.
Yeah.
And then the other guy just sees this straight up, and how I betrayed him.
He's like in shock because you legitimately just turned around and shot his best friend just so you and him could get out of the crisis.
Yeah.
Like, you did. Your character saw it as the only option, but there was so many other things you could have done.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you can't just. Okay. Oh man. That's actually really cool.
Okay. Glad you like it.
I have to, dude. I have to come up with these NPCs, and they'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Elvis, this the place you meant? It appears to have frozen over while I have been away. But you know
Oh,
what?
I also have to tell you about
Pay
something
me no
because
mind.
there's a bit of a
We will
conflict
need
right
to
now with
do
your character.
something about the ice
Okay.
before we can enter.
But I want to figure out what the hell's happening.
Yeah, nice one.
Ricky's speaking facts.
Precisely.
Yep.
There should
Ricky's a
be a geyser
genius.
nearby. In the cave next to it,
Ricky's
we
a
will find
genius.
a stone called magma rock.
Also, they say geezer,
And we can
not
use this
geyser.
rock to melt the ice.
Geezer.
I believe so. So,
Whatever,
shall we
just
head
Let's
to
go
the
to the
cave?
geezer.
Sounds good. Start looking
Not
for
that
a
I
geezer,
mind, I like the
everyone.
British voice acting. It's just off-putting for us Americans.
Haha. Go to the geezer. Alright. Alright, so I just realized that you have 9 empathy, which means that you are very empathetic to other human beings.
Oh.
So what it could be is that yes, you are a narcissist and an asshole, but you struggle with that. You still feel as if you did betray your friend, and you directly killed that cop, but you thought it was the only way you could have done it. So maybe you regret that decision.
Would it be fun to play just a straight-up asshole, or like a villain that will get a redemption arc later?
You're playing an interesting character right now because at the moment you want to play a narcissistic asshole, but you have high empathy. So it could be something. You could be yes, you can still be that narcissistic asshole, but you could be struggling with that idea of yourself. The only reason you put up the facade of being a narcissistic asshole is because deep down you're terrified of what would happen if you weren't.
So what you're saying is that my character would get development some way, somehow.
Yeah, well, duh.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, of
like, he has
course.
high empathy. he understands what he's doing is wrong, and that he does feel feelings. Like, you do genuinely feel bad that your friend. Well, maybe you don't. I don't know, but you do feel bad that you maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. But like, what I was gonna say is, you do feel bad for killing that police officer. You do feel bad for betraying your friend. But maybe you don't show it.
What if I don't know if I want to play like another like introspective character like Campaign 1, because those are kind of difficult. Because like they have their own like moral rules that they like use, and like it means that you just can't do certain options sometimes.
Well,
even
I
if
mean,
it makes most sense.
The idea here is that you are still a narcissistic asshole. It's just you regret the decisions that you've done. Like, you can still be a very much like jumping from left to right, being this like jumping one way, jumping the other in an instant. You just regret that the decisions you make, you know?
Okay.
It'd be one of those things where you can still be like ecstatic or eccentric. I can't find the word.
Eccentric?
Eccentric, yeah. You can still be eccentric, but you just regret the decisions, the poor decisions that you've made.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you are still human. You have very high empathy, so you feel terrible for what you've done.
Okay, well, we'll stick with that for now, and if we want to change it a bit later, depending on how the rest of the development goes, we can divvy up the stats a little bit differently, lower empathy and like up attractiveness or something.
I still think it'd be interesting for you to play a very high empathy character.
Yeah.
Because a very high empathy character, because you also want to get into cyberware, and you also need high empathy for that. But my whole idea was like, you could like become like your dad essentially and
Oh.
wear the cyberware to
insane?
slowly. Well, no, not go insane, but you use the cyberware to diminish your own feelings on these things.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, you bring up a good point.
Yeah, where it's like you can have high empathy, but who says that you can't keep putting in cyberware because you feel guilty?
Oh.
You start becoming.
And maybe
machine,
that's
you
also
know?
why he is into pharmaceuticals. Maybe he's taking drugs to like down like the emotional pain.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. We'd have to talk about what drugs you'd be making.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Let's keep that thought
'Cause
for
you
later.
You essentially do drugs to not feel the regret and pain. That's cool.
And that's why
I
he's
like
always
that.
a narcissistic asshole, because he can't empathize when he's on, drugs.
When he's on whatever drug you make. Ooh. You'd have a lot of like drug side effects that we can talk about. We'll talk about actually building that drug in a little bit.
Yeah.
Weed 2.
Essentially.
That's funny. Alright, anyway. So let's talk about age 18, your next enemy. She is a female. She is a childhood enemy. And you turn down their job or romantic involvement. Both of you hate each other and you both avoid each other, but she works for the government.
Yes.
So how would this go down?
So the reason I turned her down, or why she hates me, is because I turned her down for a romantic affair, or because...
Or a job. So you can pick. It's either like a job or a romantic involvement.
You know what? Let's do a romantic involvement, because then she can be a yandere.
I mean, I might not make her a yandere.
Okay.
Both of you hate each other.
True. Yeah, no, she wouldn't be a yandere, but she would definitely hate me.
Yes.
If she was going
I don't
after
know.
me constantly, then she would be a yandere, but she's not.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, both of you want to avoid each other at all costs, so I'm trying to figure out how would that work. This one's tricky. So, I guess my first question is, would it be a job or a romantic involvement? Let's pin one down right now.
If it was a job, what kind of job offer would she give me?
So essentially, you could have done something. Well, she works for a government agency, so she essentially was like, "Hey, work for the government,"
Oh.
or something like that. And you
Like,
turned her
maybe I
down.
could have, Maybe I could have
And
just
then-
been, like, a government techie, like, working for them to, like, produce, like, weapons or,
Yeah, she was trying to.
tools.
Exactly, she was trying to like was trying to get you to join the government so she could use your like weapons and tools or whatnot for the government.
Yeah.
But once again, you're a narcissistic asshole. And I
Yeah.
don't know how you feel about corporations or the government.
What is my stance on corporations or government? Have we discussed
I don't know.
that?
I don't think we did. What do you want? How do you feel about the corporations and the government?
I think I'll be indifferent to them.
Okay, fair enough.
Because without them, I wouldn't have a job, but with them, I don't really want them to, like, be everything the world has to offer, so...
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
You're playing my character. A job's a job, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Then let's talk about, so it's gonna be, are we gonna stick with job?
Yeah, let's stick with job.
Okay, why did you turn it down? Everyone do good.
Okay, Why would I turn down the job?
Why would you turn down a government job? This is a real Adachi moment.
Yeah, it really is. Maybe I felt that, was I already
You didn't
accused
want-
of the crime at this point, or is
Nope,
it?
you're accused the year after.
Okay, that would actually tie in really nicely. What if I turned down the job because maybe I feel like it would impact my freedom as a person? Because
Okay.
my character wants to do whatever the hell they want. So maybe my character has developed, like, some kind of, like, new, like, explosive weapon or new, like, kind of technology that hasn't been seen before.
So you want it for yourself. I get it.
Yes. and I make it just for fun, but then she sees it. I don't know how. We'd have to figure that out. But she
She's
realizes
also
that I'm a
childhood
talented
enemy.
techie, and then I just turn her down to work turn down her offer to work for her. And
She
then
came back
afterwards,
to apologize for what she did to you as a childhood enemy, and tries to give you a job because she knows that you're a good techie. You deny her, feeling that it would impact your own freedom. She gets real crabby, and maybe you start having like a yelling match or something, because you both hate each other, so you don't want to deal with her either.
yeah.
You find her infuriating as well.
Oh, she's a childhood enemy. That makes things a lot
Yes.
easier.
She's a childhood enemy, so you immediately just get into a yelling match or something, and then you both leave on bad terms.
Okay.
We could do that.
Yeah. And then since she works for the government, that could somehow lead into the false accusation.
Well, also, your other friend works for the government as well.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
So both of them
that
team up to
big
basically
problem's
fuck me
false.
over.
Probably. Also, what do you think the female would be?
The female.
The second enemy. Because your first one is a netrunner. What would you want the female one to be?
Can you be a government agent but still be a fixer?
She could be, yeah, that would work. She's just a
Because
fixer
she
for the
obviously
government.
has influence within the government.
Yeah, we could say fixer.
Yeah, so she's a fixer, and she's basically sending her people after me to catch me and steal my technology.
I just need the class for stats, so I need to figure out what's what.
Yeah.
Then let's talk about the big accusation, right? The big boy problems. So, thanks,
Same here, Ricky.
I feel that. Okay, so here's the deal, right? So this is a big accusation, and you want to hunt down the ones responsible.
Yeah.
So if these two teamed up to slander your name, you'd have to be fighting both of them.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be really messed up if you meet the age 17 friend. Oh, that would be a really cool role-playing moment.
Yeah.
If you ever encounter him, oh my god.
Yeah, and like, I haven't done too many role-playing games myself, so I don't think I'm too good at role-playing, but I would definitely love it.
Yeah, we have more role-playing moments in my campaign. I'm definitely gonna role-play a lot more.
Thank you, because I like the mechanics of Cyberpunk, but I don't like it when it gets too gamey.
Nah, for me it sat with me wrong that you could get whatever thing you want for free, and then also get it implemented for free. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
or not for free, but you get me, where like you could
Yeah.
just get the thing, immediately put it in your body, and there's no downside.
Yeah.
Other
There's
than
no
humanity.
kind of cause and effect. It's just like, oh, it's
And you
there.
you also can't search for it, you know. It's just easy to search for stuff. Like, I feel like it's more interesting. We don't even have a fixer in the group, so that's
Yeah.
interesting. I don't even know what's gonna
And then
happen
having
there.
a fixer against us.
Yeah, a fixer and a netrunner. That's a very dangerous combo.
I want this fucking thing to get away. I discovered this first time I played through the game. If you sit on this corner, you shouldn't be able to aggro anything.
That's
So,
why.
because there's a whole
why?
lot of enemies here, and like, none of them are really hostile directly except for a few. But when you start fighting the hostile enemies, they'll just start attacking.
Oh my god. Wet rat. Oh, is that what you gotta kill?
Yeah, it's level 45, so I'm a tiny bit under-leveled for this.
Then walk out and kill some stuff, like that guy.
Yeah.
Stop falling in the lava.
Easy
Okay.
enough.
What were we talking about? So, Oh yeah, how I'm gonna do more role playing stuff. Yeah, that's I don't know. I just like role playing in general, so. It's
Yeah,
kinda...
I love the idea of like role playing. It's just most of my role playing experiences either haven't lasted long or they've been Cyberpunk first campaigns. So, you know.
Gotcha. All right. Give me like 1 second. All right, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was typing down something for Cyberpunk. Important note. Okay. Secret nope on special move. Goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
SMH my head. Okay. Let's talk about your false accusation. What did they accuse you of, Dom? Well, of lying and betrayal, but what does that mean?
Lying and betrayal. Wait, they accused me of lying and betrayal? Like in the general
Yes.
sense? What if they accused me of creating weapons for like maybe like a terrorist group or something like that?
Ooh, that's a big one.
That way my reputation would be high enough to my negative high enough to justify the stat.
Ooh, that's bad. You're not. That's a hard one to recover from. And then you want to hunt down the ones responsible. So you're gonna.
Like
kill
that's
them.
why I want to like get rid of them, because they're out there trying to get me, and like they ruin my reputation basically forever.
Yep. All right. Let's talk about your info comp.
I just
relationship.
self-destructed. I didn't even get the EXP for it.
SMH my head. All right. Let's talk about info comp. Why do they want you? Dom? Hello?
What if the police officer friend that I killed was affiliated with Infocom?
Alright, sure. I'm gonna write that down. So, the information that you killed him came up.
Okay.
Information of...
It's really difficult to stay
What
close to
point?
my mic. Like, I'm trying to stay
Down.
closer to my mic this time around because, like, it makes more sense, but, like, I just
Yeah.
like to lean back.
That's why I have my mic attached to my head. If you can't tell, I got a new mic, audience, and it's very nice. I'm a big fan. Alright, so we already know the next enemy you make is the easiest one because it's literally spelled out for you. Like, it's a corporate executive, so he's gonna be a corp. And he was a romantic rival that you hate. He stole a girl that you liked from you, and now you're pissed and you want to kill him.
Yeah.
Easiest one. And he works for Infocomp, so
Yeah.
you can't
This
exactly
guy's
just
immune
walk
to
around
break?
and find a bullet. Oh, is he immune to break? Oh,
Yeah.
bullet.
Well, then let's just do the aggro taunt, and then let's have Ricky do the roly-poly to inflict topple, maybe?
Sometimes topple.
No. That was a waste of a chain attack.
Ooh, fuck. Sad boy. He's not really doing anything.
This guy's kind of hovering over the lava, which is annoying. Because I can't
Gotta
really
get him to
go
come
up
to
to him
you.
and attack. What?
Gotta get him to come to you. Gotta get him to come to you, man. Easy.
Or I'll just hit him. Oh, what the hell? Did you just straight up kill Ricky? Jeez, brutal.
I can't believe they killed Riki like this. Damn, bro. Alright, we got one more thing to settle, and then we should be good. We just need a name for your man.
Yeah.
We need to talk about your friend.
Talk about what?
You got one friend, my guy.
Oh, my friend! Right, I have a friend!
You have one friend. So we gotta talk about who that is. They are female, and they are like a boss or parent to you.
I don't think my character is the one naturally attuned to making friends. So, what if my older sister introduced me to her?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
She's like, okay, you obviously can't handle yourself. You're considered a terrorist now. And
a
both the
corporation
government
wants you dead.
hates you and the Infocorp.
Is this gonna be a Sojiro thing where she takes you?
Yeah.
Is this a Sojiro moment where like you're basically quote unquote out on parole?
Sojiro? What's that reference?
It's Soji from Persona 5. You're angry dead. The angry dead, like I don't want you causing any trouble.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
All right. So who is this woman? Who are you? And what are you doing?
How old are we talking here? Like, do we have a specific age range?
Nope. It can be whatever age you want.
Okay, how old is my character? 21, 22?
He's 23 at the time.
Okay. So, I guess this friend is going to be kind of like a mentor character.
Okay. Yeah. The friend is a mentor or parent like character.
Yeah. So.
But what does that mean?
Okay. What does that mean? I am not sure.
What does it mean?
Oh wow. Do they like half the damage you take in casual mode? That's why it's so easy. Okay. Anyway, mentor or mentor character. A character
Yes.
that my older sister introduced my character to. So this is obviously going to be one of my older sister's friends. And my older sister is a tattoo artist, so I gotta take that into consideration. What kind of friends would a tattoo artist make?
I don't know. That's a tough one, my guy.
Yeah.
So last thing we gotta do, other than the name.
Okay. A tattoo artist would naturally come by a lot of people because a lot of people want tattoos in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, exactly. She'd meet literally all walks of life.
Yeah.
It's hard to refer to one person.
Yeah.
So like I said, it could legitimately be anyone. Oh shit.
Well, my computer just told me there's an update available.
Oh hell yeah. Epic update moment.
Let's get the lock on Rhine. I'll finish
I'm
this
giving
battle
you a
first if you
second.
don't mind. Then we
Nah,
can
you're
talk.
fine. I'm giving you a second.
Nice, affinity. Let's go big damage. And go with Monado Buster.
Let's increase damage. That's not a mechon though.
It's still big damage because of chain attack. Kinda. Not really, but
Okay.
hammer beat. Yeah, that wasn't enough damage, but I did heal, and I kind of screwed up the chain since it doesn't have a...
I can't believe this is on casual mode. Oh my god.
Well,
They're like
yeah, this
almost-
boss would be a lot harder without casual mode. Boss, it's more like a mini boss.
You're getting your ass kicked anyway.
Yeah.
This is an insane boss fight. Oh my gosh.
Let's do another attack. Let's just go pure damage this time around. Rhine.
You're gonna finish it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get
Awesome.
out of here. Oh, come on.
Just run. Just run. Just keep running.
Oh, man.
We'll
That
discuss
guy
it in a
probably
second.
drops some really good rare stuff too that I just don't have because I have to run away now.
That's sad.
And whatever, it's not too big a deal.
It is what it is.
I think we should probably do like another like just like on our own session, not recording, where we just do side quests in Colony 6
Grind.
building.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I might have some complications with that for a little bit, so I'll let you know after the recording.
Well, I can always do it alone if it is like as bad as last time, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you.